Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Continuing on from last week's video, we're shape testing two more of this lovely Schulze German 7-day set of razors. As you can see, the inside liner is unmarked, considering its age of 100 years old, approximately 1920s. It's not in bad nick. So we've done last week Monday, Tuesday. So this week Wednesday and Thursday. That will bring us up to the weekend. So we can ditch these for now. As usual, I have treated the beard with the usual barber's hot towel treatment. Usually you get the water as hot as you can, stand it, and apply the thick towel to the face for about 30 seconds and then reapply about 3 times. And then what I do, you don't have to do it, but I find if I rub a bit of extra virgin olive oil into the bristles, it softens it even further. And then use a good quality soap, like this week I'm using Proraso Red. Really great soap, highly recommended, freely available on eBay, Etsy, and as cheap as chips. That's what I think. So let's have a look at Wednesday. Is this Wednesday? Yes, it's Wednesday. So, as you can see, I've tried to get the light on it. And again, mother of pearl inlay there, a nice gold etching. I'm staying out of the shot so the camera can focus on the blade, the important bit, not myself. And the other side, again, nicely hand polished. I don't use any grinders or Dremels, just hand polish. And as you can see clearly, the pivot is very stiff. You can move it any angle. They're all stiff, which indicates very, very little use. Probably in its life only been used once or twice. So we've done Monday, Tuesday, and this is now Wednesday's blade. I usually keep a flannel on the edge of the sink to wipe the blade of any bristles. And I can firmly say that up to now, all these blades are behaving exactly the same. Which is quite typical of a good quality 7-day set. They should all be behaving the same. And as you can see, I'm actually only going up the beard once or twice. And it's cleanly taken off. This is 4 days growth. So that's one section done. And Wednesday's blade. So I always just rinse it under the tap briefly and then wipe it clean, particularly the cutting edge, and then drag it very gently, carefully, one way and then the other, just like you're stropping it, and that gets rid of any unwanted debris from the blade. So that's Wednesday's tested. So going on now to Thursday. Again, same as the others, mother of pearl inlay, nice etching, gold. Pivot is nice and stiff. Reverse side is clean. Nice cutting edge, very fine. Just one thing I say when I'm doing these, when they've got a gold wash and very delicate engraving, some of these razors just had a little bit of watermarks along here, and the way to get rid of that is, well, firstly is to you have to mask this section up here. All that needs to be masked off, sellotape, because if you put any abrasive on that, it'll obviously take that off, which we don't want. We need to preserve the gold wash. I'll just refresh that. It's quite hot today, and the soap tends to dry in the skin if you're messing about gassing. Just move that up. Yeah, so you mask that section off, the gold section, with sellotape, and then what I do to get rid of any watermarks is I soften the rust or watermarks with a combination of vinegar and bicarbonate of soda, and basically you just dip the blade, not the handle, you don't want the handle in, just the blade, in some vinegar, and then pour on some bicarbonate of soda, and you'll see it all start to fizz and pop, and this is what gets rid of all the crud. And then from there, pour on a little bit of hot water onto the vinegar mix, and then add some more vinegar and some more bicarbonate. It'll start to froth up again and get loose. And once the bubbles have stopped fizzing, you take the razor out of the mixture. I think the bicarb vinegar acts as like a chemical, if you like, natural chemical, and just bzzz. So take it out of the hot mixture and then close the blade into the handle and run it under a very, very cold tap for a few seconds to rinse all this lot off. And by closing it, it'll almost guarantee that when you open it again, the cold water will have shrunk anything on this section of the pivot, and it will centre perfectly again, as it should. So that's the tip of the day. When restoring anything of a delicate nature, shall we say, like these, you don't want to go in all you know, like a bull in a china shop. They need just delicate restoration. Now here I've got to use the full length of the blade from the heel to the toe, or front to the back, whichever you want to call it. And I'm keeping the angle to follow the line of the chin, which is not easy when you first start, but you soon get the hang of it. And also keep your skin, pull your skin tight. I must say these blades are super smooth. I have to say, buttery smooth. Just refresh that side. Carry on with Thursdays. Perfect. Just like me. So I'm just going to do this section on my chin, both sides, but this side for some reason is particularly tough. So I'm going to go and clean the blade, get rid of any crud, so it's nice and clean as a whistle, nice and polished, and then go with the grain first. Not too shoddy, and then just refresh that, and let's go back against the grain. There we go, not too bad for a Greek god. So, so that's Wednesdays and Thursdays shave test. Always remember to do this. And then when you finish shaving all together, right, lap it with your leather strap or canvas and leather strap for about 30, 40, maybe 50 laps, just to get rid of any unwanted microscopic water and debris which can lodge in the cutting edge. And if you do that every time, you'll have a razor set for life. End of. Thank you for watching, and I'll do the next shave test probably at the weekend, Friday or Saturday. Okay, bye for now. Have a good week.